Hi everyone, it's Admiral Pegasus here, welcoming you back to the channel. And today we're going to be talking about the new updates for the Cosmic Cleanup event, which runs on a Saturday during the ARCs. And I must say this has been a long time coming, because the events that Scopely put out on a daily basis and the other regular events like Cosmic Cleanup, Latin and Russian, things like that, are in desperate need of updating. So, as you can see by the timestamp at the top of the screen, just over a day ago, Scopely released this to us. And basically saying that in the Cosmic Cleanup, they're now adding the free-to-play path for the Amalgam, which is about time too, because this thing was released back in January behind its £90 paywall, or $100 if you're on the other side of the pond. And so it's about time it was added. It will be available for level 31 and above to claim. And that you'll be able to pull this for a limited time of 13 times. Which will give you enough blueprints to build the ship. Now, this has been worked out by one of the other content creators as roughly, given the number of times that we see a cosmic event, which is usually 3 or 4 times a month, depending on how many Saturdays are in the arc, and this could take you up to 7 months to do. A bit of a long time, but I'm just I'm actually sat here looking at this and thinking 13 times, and normally we get Cosmic Cleanup around about 3 times in an arc. So I'm actually thinking it's probably more like 5 months to actually get. But I guess we'll see as we get them, because that is the one thing I'm going with, especially given now the community's voice has been heard. And for the new building the treasury, they've got rid of that stupid base raiding tax for the lower levels, which is a good thing. It's a good move. And that building apparently is also coming this week, so that's going to be a new thing we can look forward to. But sticking with Cosmic Event, also they're releasing a new bundle, which is going to also offer away team speed-ups, rare directives, tetrons, and axionic chips for those at level 30 and above, which is a good thing, because we've been waiting for another way to regularly source rare Armada directives, because at the moment we could only get them through the uncommon Armada chests, and that was subject to RNG whether or not you actually got any. But again, these are going to be subject to RNG still, but this is Scopely. Did you expect any less? So additionally, we also are having a new point metric system for the G5 region and for tearing up their ships. We've also increased the points for spending on materials and ships and made the milestones easier for some segments. Well, it didn't seem that way to me tonight, but that's probably because I was doing the Eclipse Hostile grind tonight from the ticket event and the Battle Pass event. So it just, because I was tired, it just probably seemed more of a drag to me. But I suppose next week when I go back to Tiger Core, we'll find out. So, in addition, there's a new event coming on Mondays to help players level 23 and above access to Devour. For those who have never built the ship, you'll see a new event on Monday to mine with Galaxy consumable buffs. And completing this event 4 times will grant you enough blueprints to build the ship. Now, as I understand it, this is for those who have never had a Devour. If you've had the Devour and scrapped it for the feature, you're out of luck. Tough luck. You ain't going to see this event. You ain't going to be able to participate in it. You ain't going to be able to use this to get another Devour, which I think is a bit of a crap deal. But there it is. Unfortunately not. Especially given Scopely said if you have a Devour, you need to scrap it for your feature. And if you only had the one, you're out of luck. So that includes myself, which is woohoo. I put a new event in to get a Devour and I'm not allowed it. But anyway, so we're going to pop into the event store. We'll have a quick look at Cosmic Cleanup, just So you can see some of the changes that they've added. So here goes your Hostiles 1, which is killing hostiles levels 10 to 39. And then Hostiles level 2 is 40 to level 60. And then obviously points for tearing up your battleships, ranging from the level 25 jellyfish, or sorry, the baby jellyfish we'll call it, to tearing up the G5 uncommon and rares, which have been put into a single bracket. And then of course there's your point cost for spending the materials across the board. And as you can see on the right hand side there are your galaxy tokens. In total you get 100, as everyone is well aware of, but we like to state the obvious every now and again. So this is the event store, and here we go, cosmic cleanup side. In it we get the Discovery, the Sarcophagus, the Franklin, the Vidar, and the Big Mama. Now the Discovery was the last ship to be added to the cosmic cleanup, and obviously as you can see there is a limit, so basically once you've pulled all those blueprints, that is it, you've got the ships. I have used it to get the Sarcophagus because I ended up not having enough blueprints at the end of the event when it was released, so I just needed it to top it up. Sadly though, it's a waste of a ship, and it was a waste of time me actually doing it, but I can say I've got the ship, which is always a bonus. And then there's the Franklin, which I have got an ordinary Franklin after having one and then scrapping it for the Franklin A. But the problem is with my second Franklin, I'm not doing it because, well, I can't get the engine components for it. So unless I go spending some money, which I am refusing to do because I'm not going to go spending money. I'm a free-to-play player, end of story. So the original bundle pack we used to have was this battle debris, and I'm sure everyone is well aware of what's actually in it. It was not a bad little pack, and I used this quite a lot every single week that this was on, and it helped me upgrade my Devore and my Franklin and get some nanoprobes and my Discovery as well. So, and I will see, as I've touched on the other ships, yes, there is the Discovery. I've got one, it's maxed, I don't need another one. And then you've got your Vidar. Again, I don't need a second one. I've got one OPC Hunter. That's more than enough for me. And then the new addition is the Big Mama. Obviously 8 blueprints there. As you know, it's going to be 13 pulls to complete it. And that is the one I'm going to be going for very shortly. But I just want to quickly show you the new Tactical Advantage supplies. And here's your Exionic chips, the Speed Ups, Tetrions, and the Directives. All 4 of them on the top line. And as you can see, they go up to 80 Armada Directives, 80 Tetrions, 500 chips. And you've got the 12-hour Speed Ups, just 2 of them. Again, as you can see, that word, that glorious word, chance, is displayed underneath, which means it's all RNG based. So you never know what you're going to get. There might be a chance that you'll get the low end of the rare directives. There's a chance you might not even get any. But we'll have to wait and see, because that is not what I'm going to be pulling. Because thanks to the community speaking out in one voice and saying that was a stupid idea by Scopely, the new idea, the base raiding tax for players 5 levels or more below the base being raided, has been scrapped. It's been taken out of the treasury, which I believe the building is still coming this week. They're still going to release the building, but they're not going to include that ridiculous feature, because it was the worst feature they could have ever come up with, especially given the fact that they gave us such a fantastic base raiding ship to put one of the basic game mechanics back on the map and get it back active again, because from what I've heard, it's become stagnant. Not a lot of people raiding bases, especially when they can't get into these high level bases, and it takes forever and a day just to drain trillions of resources. and the amalgam now really does help with that. So this is what I'm building. This is what I'm going to be working towards for the next 5 to 7 months. Getting that. As you can see, that's it. That's now cleared for another 22 hours. So also we've got the ticket events going on this weekend, where, as you can see, we've got a claim here, and if you look at the 16 hours here, in 16 hours I can claim another ticket. Now if you're crafty enough, you can actually get an extra whack of tickets, so just bear that in mind. If you watch your timers, you can actually end up with more tickets than you need, which is going to give you a bonus, because if you save them up, you can eventually start doing more of the tokens, and that's the best way on the free to play. So like in 16 hours I'll be collecting this, but in 17 hours it disappears. Awesome. There's still one more day of tickets events to come, but we'll have to wait and see how that pans out. I know once I did actually get 4 pulls for a 3-day weekend, so ended up with 10 extra tokens ready for the following weekend, but we'll see how that pans out. So that's Cosmic Cleanup for this week. Looking forward to getting this new building right here. Can I actually tap on it? Nope. Guess I'm just one of those players who's unlucky enough not to be able to tap on it and call it up. But I can't wait for its release and to see how it all pans out. So if you like the video, as usual, smash that thumbs up button, give us a good old like, subscribe to the channel so you know when I'm releasing new content. And as always, if you've got any comments or queries, please drop them in the comments section below. With the Cosmic Cleanup, are you looking forward to the new supplies added, or are you actually going after the Big Mama? It'd be interesting to see what you all think and what you're actually doing, so please do let me know and drop it in the comment section below. Until then, this is Admiral Pegasus saying stay safe and live long and prosper. Good night.